Welcome back to Farm Simulator 2017 with the Rude Man. We are back on Texas, as you can tell. Big Sky Country. No. Stop that. Reverse it. Big Sky Country. That's Montana's logo or slogan. Let's just say it's bigger than Montana Sky in Texas. So there you go. We were working with this guy, and as you can see, he barely made it over here. Man, this thing's loud. Let me continue dumping the fuel, or wait, can I? Yes. Alright. Yeah, I think it only holds 30,000. Oh yeah, it does. So we only put about half the fuel in there. Let's get rid of this trailer here. And can we dump it? There we go. Alright, let's get our poor old truck. I know, you've been abused and you're filthy dirty. I'm going to wash it just because I can. There you go. I think we were doing some harvesting and some other stuff a doodle-doo. I should sell that. I'm not using it. I can always buy it later. I need the money because I want to buy that other tractor that I want. Okay, let's get out and wash this puppy. Right here. Get our truck clean again. Whoa! My speed boost got away from me there. Alright, there's a little spot right there. Let me see if I can get it. I think I did. There's a spot right there. Wait a minute. That's on my monitor. Never mind. Okay, so let's put this thing away. And let's get out to the fields here. Finish what we were doing. First of all, let's send this guy who looks like he's, well, empty. This guy looks like he's full, and then we'll take, I don't know what that guy was doing, but this guy needs to go in. Field 18, he's already got his course, so let's just tell him to go with it. We're gonna get this fella back to work. Harvest field 18, and let's see if, I'll tell you what, well, let me just go with this. And then I'm going to stop it right here. Alright, let me put the pipe out. Get our truck over here. One of them anyway. Maybe this one. Drive the course. Did I have these things? Oh, he's on auto search. Well, that's okay. I guess. Let's stop him, and we're just gonna go over and pick that up. I don't want to start out in the hole here. So I got some equipment I want to change. Maybe I don't know when I'm gonna do it. I want to switch back to the Cat combines. I want to try something. I got a newer version of Courseplay. There may be another version out now. I've had this version for a couple weeks now. But I'm waiting to see if you remember the workers would get all alien on me and stretch their arms and legs and heads outside the combine, stuff like that. I'm trying to figure out if that's a Courseplay issue, because I don't seem to have it any other time. It doesn't make it true. It's like saying 3 people in the last week got run over by trains, and so if you automatically step on the tracks, you're going to get run over by a train. That's not an accurate statement. If you step on the tracks and there's a train coming and you don't get off, you're going to get hit by a train. But just from standing on the railroad tracks isn't going to get you run over by a train. What I'm trying to say is, every time I noticed that there was an alien worker in the combine, it was when I was using Courseplay. But that doesn't mean that Courseplay is the culprit. It just means that it happened to coincide with that. So we're going to do a little experiment when I get a chance. I'm going to get back into using the Cats, because I like those combines. I just don't know if there was an issue. I think I'm going to go ahead and let that guy finish this off. There's not that much left. So you can, sir, go to work. Bye-bye. See you later. Adidas. There he goes. All right. Now, do we have another field that needs to be... What the hell? Oh, this guy is seeding field 28. We got field 18. Let's go to the growth pattern and see. Field 20 is getting close, and I know I'm going to get stuck in field 20. I know I'm going to get stuck. Yeah. All right. Let's let this guy go. And then let's grab one of these guys. I think I have one of these guys back at the farm. And so let's drive this guy. We're going to use him, pick up that straw. I'm all into using equipment right now. Notice I didn't say abusing equipment. All right, straw. Let's go to harvest. Harvest 18. And then, let's see, do I have a straw? I do. Cool. Oh, let's go through mud. I was going to say, what's stopping this guy? Now, wait a minute. Look, let me show you something. In my mind, this ground out here, let's see, right there. See that ground right there? Let's get in there. Look at that. Cracked and dry. That's how I would see things in Texas. Because Texas is dry for the most part and hot, like 125,000 degrees. You don't see mud just hanging around in a field like that. So, I'm not sure if the map maker, and I'm not criticizing your map, I like it. I like it a lot. But I'm not quite sure where he lives in Texas that has water like that. Mud like that. Doesn't mean he doesn't live in some part of Texas that does. I've only been into, the big cities there. I've been into Dallas and Houston and several other places. Harlingen, which isn't big. It's on the border. I used to be a commercial loan officer for Rainier Bank in the day, and I had somebody that wasn't making their truck payments, and they took off on me, and they ended up in Mexico, and I couldn't go down into Mexico, so I hired a private detective agency to go into Texas and find my truck, which he did, and was bad for me in that by the time he went down there to get it, he found out that the truck was being driven by a local chief of police down there, and he didn't have any problem giving it up. He didn't have any problem whatsoever giving the truck up. He didn't own it. He was just driving it. But he said there's a lien against it. So you want the truck back, you got to pay the lien to this little city in Mexico. And so I told the detective agency, okay, go ahead and pay it. You're down there, you got the truck. Pay the fine and get it back in the States. Well, unfortunately, the chief of police of this little town called every town between there and the border. And every town they went through stopped these guys and charged them a fine to get through, or a fee to get through their city. Oh, am I stuck in a mud? No. So by the time it was all said and done, I paid well more to get that truck back than what the loan was worth. So it was a total loss for me, and I learned my lesson. Wouldn't do that again. All right, now, I don't need the spray rig anymore. And if I do, I can always buy it back, but I need money right now. I want to buy some equipment. So let's sell this. By the way, I want to put this out because I don't know when the next episode that I'm going to create of Don Diego or Zorro or Carmen Santiago, whichever that map is. I was having trouble picking up the canola oil. Two things. I had an outdated version of Coat Universal tankers, but that I don't think that was the problem. I think what the problem is that not only did I have an outdated version of that, I also had an older version that was in there in the mod folder, and one of them started out with Coat Universal tankers. And the other one, or pack, Coat Universal pack. The other one was FS17 Coat Universal pack. Well, the FS17 is the newer one. But thank you for telling me. Brian Wheeler told me that he had a version of Coat Universal tankers that worked on canola. And so I went and got it and tried it, and sure it worked. But when I tried it, before I tried it actually, I went into my mod folder and I thought, well, okay, I want to get rid of the old version for sure. And it was then that I discovered I had two different mods in there of that. One of them was FS17 and one of them was just Coat Universal Pack. I think they were interfering with each other. That's what I think. So I think I'd have been fine. Now I don't know for sure, but I'm thinking it was a mod conflict. So, lesson learned, when you have as many mods as I do, you need to go through your mod folder once in a while and take out stuff you're not using, or stuff that might conflict, or something that you've updated, because unless you're paying attention, you know that you're downloading the Coat Universal Pack. What you may not be aware of is the one you had before was named different. And that's what happened to me. So it's a good idea to do that. Now, I do use a mod switcher, and what that does for me is it allows me to only put mods in the map folder that I'm actually using on that particular map. So if I'm using, if I've got a map that doesn't take a certain thing, and I don't need a certain mod, I don't put it in the mod folder. And I let the mod folder switcher machine, whatever it is, to take care of that for me. So that way I have fewer mods that are going to conflict with each other. So I could have, this map could have 35 mods on it, and Don Diego might have 135 mods on it. It just depends on what I'm using. Like, I don't put certain mods in there that I'm not using. Like, let's say I'm never going to bale hay. Well, then what's the point of putting the mod of the baler in the mod folder? Okay, I'm rambling now. So let me get on with what I was doing elsewhere, which is what? This guy, man, he's really going to town, but he's not picking anything up. Let's let him go. All right, where's my... What's he pulling? Let's get this guy out of here for now. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to take this guy out and have him go into tandem mode with the other guy. Here's something that I was doing that was kind of silly. What that was, I was doing my normal thing about picking straw up. First we go into harvest, and I use the harvest courseplay route. And then I go in and I use the one that takes the straw back to the farm. That one there. And I use two combined courses. One takes over when the other one's finished, and it comes back and starts all over again. So I had somebody, and I'm sorry, but I can't remember who it was, that told me that I was doing that wrong and there was a better way to do it. I read it, and I could not understand what he was trying to get me to do. And so his method may work, and it may work better than what I'm doing, but mine works fine. So having two combined courses. So I don't quite know what it was he was trying to get me to do. The second thing is I was taking one guy and having him follow the other guy. And so when one guy was full, the other guy would then immediately take over. Well, that's fine, but this guy's running and doing nothing until that guy's full. So here's what I've been doing recently. Since I have the course set up, I'll just take this guy and start him well away from the other guy. And they can both work and none be the wiser. So they're both working at the same time instead of one taking over for the other one. And it's been working pretty well. Let me get ahead of that guy. Yeah, I know you don't understand what I'm saying, but that's okay. We'll figure it out here in a second. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to start this guy. And first of all, I need to put my little eye out there and figure out which one of these rows here I need to be on. Okay, so this is the one. This is the right one right here that I need to be on. So let me get this guy going. And as soon as he gets going, I'll let him go. And he can go faster than that, so let's speed him up. Man, my throat's dry today. We've been having, I don't have allergies per se, but I swear that the older you get, the more things you start getting. Like when I was a lot younger, I had absolutely no allergies whatsoever. I mean, I used to buck hay for through most of the year, and I didn't have hay fever. But now, the older you get, you start developing stuff. I don't know. But now, see, this guy's going to take off from this point and do his own thing, where the other guy, wherever he's at, this guy's going to continue on from this spot right here. And they won't run into each other, and they're both working at the same time if I do it that way. I don't know why I didn't think of that in the first place, but that's okay. I'm waiting to see how fast this guy's going to take off. He should be going about 24 miles an hour. Now, you guys that care about my health, you'll be proud of me. I've really cut back on drinking this soda. Yesterday, I think I had one soda all day. I think it was with lunch. I had a root beer. Man, I was drinking 6-pack or an 8-pack a day there for a while. That's exactly why my wife took me off of Mountain Dew. I was getting way too much caffeine. But anyway, you guys will be proud of me. I've only been drinking 1 or 2 a day, which is quite a difference for me. All right, this guy is doing 24. I wonder what category he's in. Okay, he's in category 5. And so is this guy. All right, let him go. You guys are doing your thing. Good job. Congrats all around. Oh, shoot. I didn't get this guy working. Let's get this guy working. We're in field 28. Let's do a seed. Seed 28. Man, I need to get a folder made here. Alright. There he goes. Okay, who do we have working here? Joseph Calistro is working the seeder. And we've got Craig Dodds is running this haymaker, and Ed Minter's running this one, Joseph is just a busybody. He's also running our truck here. And Craig, oh, you guys are doubling up on me here. Alan Hazlitt is working this one, but we don't need both of these trucks out here. So let's send Alan in and have him stop at the next trigger. Somebody asked me what console code I was using to get the aerial view. And I don't know if they didn't realize that I'm not using a console control. I'm using a helicopter. If they weren't watching my video, though, I mean, if they were watching my video, wouldn't they know that? So, yeah, this is how I'm getting the aerial view. But no, they would know that because there's no way for them not to. I wonder if he was asking me if I knew what the console control was to let me get an aerial view. I haven't actually done it because I always use the helicopter to get the aerial view. I should try. Anyway, should we go buzz the cows? Who was being refueled? Oh, now that was cool. That guy went and refueled himself. I've never seen him do that before. I knew they could, but I've never seen it before. The reason why I brought up the soda thing, it's 11 o'clock in the morning. It's getting close to lunch. My throat's dry. I thought I'd grab a soda. My soup du jour has been kind of limited lately in between the two things that I have that are non-caffeinated, and that's root beer and 7-Up. So, yeah, I miss Mountain Dew. Really do. All right, what do we got going here? We have this guy. Oh. Sorry. Bye, Alan. Your services are no longer required at the moment. Thank you for your assistance. All right, let's see here. Ready? Ah, that's refreshing. All right, let's get this guy out of the way so that guy can go to work. Now, let's see. Where is my little dump truck? What happened? Joseph, are you done? I didn't know he was that close to being done. Really? Oh, I guess so. Cultivated. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. What happened? Did he not finish his job here? Because the whole center of this field isn't done. That's not right. Well, that's kind of weird. Let's pull up my little eye and see what's going on here. All right, hang on. I don't know what's happening here. Okay, so that comes up this way and goes down this way. Okay, this should be it. No, 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 no. I don't know what's happening. Huh. I don't know what happened here. I'm going to let it go and I'll catch up on this strip I'm missing later. I'm confused. Completely. Oh, there's my dump truck. Okay, let me get some more straw. Keep that thing full and humping because I want some compost. Because I'm making money. Oh, wait. Sorry. Wrong drive-up window. Alright. Give me a Big Mac, order fries. Large Coke. Forget the fries, or forget the hamburger and the Coke. Just give me the fries. They're the only thing I'd like to eat at McDonald's. Straw. There we go. Now, what do I have in animals here on this farm? Can't remember. And they're all starving to death. Uh-oh. Okay, I gotta go check on the animals. The sheep are doing fine. Pigs are in big trouble. They don't want to make bacon because they're not getting food. I gotta do something about that. Can't have pigs that don't want to make bacon. Back a little further. There we go. All right, let me get out of here, and I'm going to run there because I can do that fairly quickly with my speed boots. I swear, I updated this mod, the speed boot thing. That's not what it's called, by the way. But, what? I updated this mod, and I swear since I did, it doesn't go as fast as it did. What it did do, though, it tells me up above here that you set this farm speed, and the speed player set it 4. Well, that's fine, but it didn't seem as fast as it did to me. Okay, so I've got some feed for the cattle. Let me go see what I had going for the pigs. See if I was missing some component of them making pig food. I can't recall. Okay, we've got nothing in nothing. And we have nothing. We have nothing. Nothing. What do we need? Pig food. We need... Well, wait a minute. Every one of these is a little different. Let's see if this one takes corn. Takes soybeans, potatoes, and barley. Okay. Alright, so let's see again. Let's see what we've got. We've got none of those. We have absolutely no protein. We do have the grain, and we don't have potatoes. We're in deep doodle-doo. Okay, we got some farming to do. Dang it. Because our pigs are starving. Now, I think the fields are so expensive here I can't even lease them. I'm not sure about that. I may be mistaken about that. Let's see. You know what? Here's why I'm confused, because I did have potatoes, and I had to restart this silly game. That's right, I did, because I leased Field 24 that had beets on it. Field management. 24 had beets on it. 68,000. And let me go down there. Field 24. I don't know if it still has beets on it, but let's take a look. Nope, it's got corn on it now. Alright, doesn't help me. Where do we have beets? Let's see, beets are what color? Did I say beets? I'm sorry, I meant potatoes. Potatoes are dark kind of a brown or reddish brown. So 29. Oh, did I just do that? I think I did. I think I just put potatoes on 29 because there's no other field that has potatoes on it. Okay, fine. You head back that way. Make sure I did that. Sure looks like I did. But I still need canola or some other protein. Potatoes. We're good. What is it that I'm seeding with that silly tractor? I'm seeding wheat. Why am I seeding wheat? Alright. So what I need to do then is I need to get this done. That's what I need to do. What in the world is that combine doing? Okay, Craig, you're done, buddy. Stop. You can go home. Have a six-pack. Which I don't even know if Craig drinks. He'll let me know. Alright, let's get this stuff back to the truck. Oh, he's gonna follow my ass around, isn't he? Stop it! Stop! Stop. Well, I didn't say jackknife the truck. As soon as we get the straw off here now, we don't actually have to have the straw off here because I've got so much straw. I don't really need it. I don't have a great need for it. So I could bypass it if I want to, just to get this field going. Get this piece of equipment off the field here. And we'll go take a look at what we have in field 20. I'm afraid of harvesting field 20 because, well, it's got so much mud in the bottom end of it. Let's go take a look at field 20. I could do it by the map, but I'm already right here, so let's just take a look. Wheat harvested. Canola. Okay, we got canola on 20, and it's ready to go. It's ready to go. Cool beans. Let's go get it, so we can get some pig feed going. I still have to wait for the potatoes, but that's okay. I'm patient. Not really. Not at all. I'm total opposite from patient. Kenworth is in traffic. Of course it is. Why wouldn't it be? Where is it? Good question. I'll have to go check as soon as I get up here. Alright, harvest field 18 we do not need any longer because we're going to be doing field 20. Alright, harvest. We don't have a harvest field 20, do we? Nope. No harvest field 20, so we have to make one. Alright, let's see if we can do this without getting stuck in the mud. It's going to start right here, I think. And I can't start right here. I'll start down at the other end. Because I'd have to say that was the northwest corner, but that's not the corner that is the most northwest. I think there's a little hidden mud right here too. Okay, so let's see. We're going to do one of these. And we're going to do field 20. 13 meters. Starting corner is the southwest, or southeast, I'm sorry. Southeast. I think I said west last time too. Southeast, we're going to be heading north. And I'm not going to activate that. And I'm going to do 3 headlands just because I can. Let's do that. Harvest field 20. Enter. And there's our start. All right. Let's get this thing lined up here. And down this way. Right through that mud hole. See, there's hidden mud there. I knew there was. Don't get stuck. Alright. And then drive the course. There he goes. Alright. Now, let me go find out which of these trucks is stuck in traffic here. Why is it stuck over here? That's crazy. I gotta remember, I do have cattle feed, so I gotta run down there and feed the cattle because they're starving. They're starving Ethiopians. What was that from? South Park? Stay out of the mud. Oh, I better go check, make sure that Combine hasn't got stuck. It's in the mud right as we speak. How's it doing? Oh, it's kind of a mess. It got sucked into the mud there a little bit. Let's hope that windrow... Let's hope the mud sucks up that windrow and makes it solid, which I don't think is going to happen, but there you go. Alright, let's get this fella. Give him a course to work from. I'm going to start this guy over here in this corner right here. Not in the mud. Not in the mud. Not in the mud. Let's start over this way. Okay, just outside the mud. Right here. He's still in the field, I think. Let's start him here. And we're going to run him up this way to the road. Got a grass problem taking over the road here. Going right up through the gravel. Alright, slow down. I think that's going to be bad. Let me stop this. I think I was going too fast when I turned there. I'll be jackknifing every time. I got to remember, trailer's not always going to be empty. It's going to have a load on it. And if it jackknife empty, it's going to have a problem with a load on it. So let's redo that. Dump these. And start it up again. And we'll take it a little bit gentler this time. Slow it way down. Might have had to do with that hill. There's a little bit of an incline there. Yep. Alright, let's go this way. One of those guys, I might have to check. One of those straw picker-uppers might be done. Okay, let's go into the field, not into the mud. Oh, I think I went into mud just a little bit. Let's stop it right here. And let's save that as field 20 and drive the course. Here comes our combine. Combine has got 87%. It's almost ready to... Oh, I hope it doesn't get ready to unload right in the middle of that puddle. Mud hole. Oh! Am I out of the mud hole? Maybe. Alright. Cool. Wonder why the truck isn't coming. Why is the truck not coming? Automatic search. No combine in reach. Huh? What does that mean? Oh, there it goes. I didn't do that. I didn't do that. Did it on its own. Let's go check these guys. Is he doing anything? Which way is he going? I think he's going that way. I hope. Let's see what the other guy's doing. The other guy's going with a full load. Like he's only got one strip left and then he's done. So let's do... What happened here now? Okay. Did he actually finish this time? I forgot to check to see who was working here. Who's working the combine? Bob Bierbauer is working the combine, and good old Craig's back on the truck. I didn't discourage him when I laid him off the last time. He's back for more. Oh, he's still doing straw. You're doing double duty there, Craig. Ed Minter's still doing this one. And let me get this fella back out of here. This field is going to be really foobar, from what I can tell. Good old pig pen throwing up the mud. Alright. Well, he may be okay. I don't know. Let's see. Yep, okay. He's okay. He's just missing that one pass there. We'll go take care of that right now. Ha 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 ha. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Alright. Let's just see what he's gonna do. I think I screwed up. I think I did. He's gonna want to go that way. Right there. Yes, he is. Shoot. Alright, I'll let him go this way and I'll come back. I'll have to watch. I'm going to go ahead and call it an episode here. I hope you had fun. If you did, give it a like. Share it with a friend. Subscribe if you haven't. I'll see you back on Texas in the next episode. Happy farming.